Right, so we left off talking about the 10 commandments of logarithms, these 10 fundamental properties that we're discussing. And we left off on number 7. Most of these have dealt with some sort of similarity to an exponent rule. And this one, actually 7, 8, and 9 are no different. We know that from exponent rules, I'm going to write this way over here to the right, in exponent rules we have this property that x to the m times x to the n equals x to the m plus n. And so in the exponent, if you're multiplying the bases, you end up adding the exponent. So this is sort of a conversion of a multiplication to an addition in some sense. Well, with logarithms, there's a related property. I won't go through and derive or prove it, which sometimes I do in class if we're live, but just due to the videos, I want to keep these kind of short. And I think some of these proofs are actually in your textbook. But the next property is going to have a similar relationship where you change a multiplication into an addition, but it's done in a logarithmic sense rather than an exponential sense. And so we're going to write it out as the log base a of a product of two things, we'll call them big M and big N, is going to equal the log base a of the first one plus log base a of the second one. Alright, so if you have a product on the inside of a logarithm, then you can essentially split that logarithm into two, the sum of which is the sum of the first one and the second one. Okay, first and second factors. And again, it's similar in this sense that you're taking a product and turning it into a sum. Like here you have a product to a sum. And if you think about how that might relate to division and subtraction, property 8 relates division and subtraction. Remember, with exponents, if you have a ratio or a quotient, you then subtract the powers. Same thing with logarithms. If you're dividing on the inside, you will end up subtracting on the outside. Okay. Property number 9